Hi guys, this is Bhaskar. Welcome to my YouTube channel. As a part of this video, we are going to cover about how to print the diamond patterns with the digits and alphabets in ascending order. So in the previous video, you've seen the logic for to print the with the stars, numbers, and alphabets in just a fixed alphabets in every row. But here we are increasing in an ascending order. So let's try to understand how the logic has been developed here. If you notice here, when n is equal to 3, we want to print the diamond pattern like this 1 1 2 with the increasing order 1 2 3. So as I told that in the previous videos also, I'll be using the for loop and the range functions and print functions to print this entire pattern. So first what I do is for the in the first for loop for I in range of 3, we get values as 0 1 2. For that to print this value, which is that okay, let me code with this parallelly. Okay, so here I have taken the input size from the users and the diamond patterns using the ascending order. So for the function, first functions for I in range of n, see, so we are going to get these three rows 0, 1, 2 here with this for loop. So in that for loop, the first one is I want to print these two spaces here. Okay, so how do I do that? I just take this print function space, and this is repeated by how many number of times? I want two times, and it keeps decreasing here 2 1 0. Okay, so n is 3 minus 1 gives me 2 minus I. Since I is starting with 0, it gives me two values here. The next loop it reduces to 1. The next loop it will be reduces to 0. So that's how I get the spaces here. So once the spaces is done, so I want to print this as well in the same for loop, but here instead of constant value, I want to keep increasing the numbers in the ascending like 1, 2 and all. So what I do, I'll just end the line with the empty space here. By default, it will be a new line character, but here I'm going to end it. And here I'm going to use one more for loop for looping this value, for getting these values here, 1 to increasing orders. So I'll take one more temporary variable as j in range of I don't need everything here. I just need these values only from the starting value I plus 1. So I plus 1 will give me the starting value here. So if I is equal to 0 1, range of 1 is nothing but 0. So range of 2 will be 0 1. Okay, so like that it will be this loop will be repeated. This loop we are going to print first this one here, the value we are going to print 1 2. Okay, so to do that I'm going to use again a print statement here, print. So j will be 0 first, but I need the value as 1 here. So j plus 1. So this will be end by space again here for this. This space is for here, this one here. Okay, here we need some space here. So I'm going to add this. So once this entire line is done, I want to repeat that in the next line actually, the next one. So what I'll do, I'll use the print statement out of this for loop. So this gives me the new line characters. It prints in the new line here. So this one will print this logic will be able to generate the first three rows here. This entire three rows will be achieved using this logic, but I need the bottom two rows as well. So for that, it will be in the again one more for loop I'll take for I in range of here. Instead of n, I want n minus 1 because I need only two rows here. So suppose if n is equal to 3, the n minus 1 will be 2 here. So the values would be 0 comma 1 as I showed here. Okay, and to print that here also I want to print the empty spaces first, this space here. So to print that empty space, we have the functions called print and use the empty spaces repeated by how many number of times. This is I would take like I plus 1 times because I would be 0 in the first and next it will be increasing, and this one apart from space I also need these values here, so I'm going to give a space and end it, the end character as a space. And for these values I'm going to loop it again, one more for loop here. for j in range of n minus 1 minus I. So here it gives us the maximum value. So if it is n is equal to 3 minus 1 2, whatever the value it's been here, that value I'll be getting. Since it's the first is 0, I'll get 2 row, range of 2. So I'm going to print that actual values here. Print j will be 0 in first. It will be in loop will be repeating end. So I'll give space here as I told here. The same logic applies to here as well. And this all will be printed in the new line for the next row. So since it is a default characters here. Okay, so this logic should do the job. So similarly, we have it for the alphabets as well. So let's copy the same code and do minor tweaks here. The only change will be that we use an extra function called char function here. Char of 65 should be a. Okay, so instead of this j plus 1, I'm going to use char of 65 plus j. Initially it will be 0, so it will be increasing. 66 will be b, 66 67 will be c, so it goes on increasing the same way here. Okay, similarly here also I want to replace it. Care of 65 plus, but here I need the max 65 plus j. It will be increasing that, so I think this should be fine here now. Okay, so let me try to run it and see. Okay, here we have enter the size. I'm just giving 3. Okay, if you see, notice here we got increasing order 1 1 2 1 2 3 A B A B C. So let's increase the size of this diamond pattern like 6. Okay, so I think I got the exact results what I'm expecting here. So this is how we can achieve, and this is not the optimal way to do that. There are other ways also for this. So down the line I'll be uploading those efficient videos to achieve this. But uh, whenever the interview asks, at least we need to know one solutions how we can achieve. So this is a very simple solutions which we can come up with. We don't forget this logic because it will be quite easy during the interviews and all. So most of the times we need to be ready with these kind of patterns also. Okay. Thank you for watching. Do please do subscribe my YouTube channel.